Alright, the next step is going to be polishing the paint. In doing this, we want to remove the swirls in the paint. Most of them are very fine. You can only see with the overhead light or a halogen light on the paint, you can see the swirls. I'm going to be using the Porter Cable 7424XP. It's dual action. Chemical Guy's swirl remover comes with 3 different sets. You have the V38, the 36, and the 34. 34 being your hardest rubbing compound. 36 being more of a cut polish for deeper swirls, and a 38 for finer swirls. So what we're going to do first to test the areas, you're going to take paint or tape and you're going to tape off a box on your hood about 1 foot by 1 foot. And the painter's tape I got from Walmart. You can use any type of painter's tape to do this. You're going to need it later to tape off your trim for this as well. And you want to tape off a good sized square. And next what you're going to do is we're going to start off with the non-heavy abrasive stuff first, the V38 with a white pad. Now with the V36 I would use an orange pad. If I had to use the V34, I believe I would use the red pad or a very heavy cut pad. These also came from Chemical Guys, great pads. You can usually get them on a good deal. So first you're going to take your Porter cable and make sure you center your pad on the Velcro section. And one thing to do with the backing plate is you mark it with a black marker so you can tell when it's spinning and when it's not spinning. Next, you'll also have the pad conditioner, because you don't really want to put a dry pad on the paint. So we're going to go ahead and just take a couple squirts on the pad itself just to get it a little wet. And then, like I said, we're going to start with the V38. Shake it up really good. Let me fix my cable. Now you want to run the cord over your shoulder so you do not mar up the bumper or anything else. And you're going to go ahead and place some of it in little dabs. You want about 5 dabs, pea-sized dabs. And then we're going to go ahead and on a 3-speed, you're going to start off just spreading the product. Not a lot of pressure. And as soon as you get it spread, you're going to do passes. And you're going to speed it up to about a 5.5 and apply medium pressure going back and forth and overlapping 50%. Now as you can see, I went left to right, then down and up. That's one pass in 50% overlay, and you want to do that about 4 to 6 times. So left, right, up, down is 1 time. So I'm going to keep going with that. Now when you turn it off, let it stop on it before you pull up the Porter cable. And we're going to go ahead and wipe off the area. Now all the microfiber towels that you see are also from Chemical Guys. Usually you can get them on a really good deal, on a package deal. Now once you do the first step, you're going to look at the paint again and check for swirls. If the V38 does a good enough job where it got rid of the swirls, but if not, you can move down to the V36 with an orange pad. Now one more time, I'm going to try the V38. And again, start off on a lower level. is different type of DAs. You can get the Flex, which is a rotary, which takes a little bit more skill to use, so you don't end up burning the paint. That's why I went with the Porter cables. It's DA, and it's a little bit easier to use for first timers. So I just wiped off the area, and what you're going to do when you wipe it off is pull up your tape and then look at the difference between what you just did and what needs to get done. And I think overall it came out pretty good. Again, this is just a test spot. We're going to do the rest of the car, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go ahead and tape off all the trim on your car. You want to tape off everything so you don't get the polish on the trim, and then we're going to go into the next step.